Okay, guys, it is Wednesday, August 28th. So I am at work. It's Amy at Zoe Beck. Anyway, so I did exercise this morning. I'm so tired. I think it's just, again, because I'm changing my schedule around and my brain is just not shutting off. And then the comforter last night didn't dry all the way, so I didn't want to use it. And I think I was cold last night because it was cool enough. Oh well, I didn't sleep very well. Anyway, but I did the exercise this morning. I got up early and did that, and then I came to work anyway. So, we'll see how this all goes. So, I started Necroscope The Lost Years this morning. So it had a recap of the first 2 books in the main series, which was nice to, remember all that. Cause again, I haven't read those in decades. So, cause again, anyway, it was interesting to what I didn't remember and what it mentioned. So that was cool. Again, cause it's been so long. And then it started, the prologue is super long. I think most of the chapters they're really long chapters. So it's going to take me a while and then I need to get in. So I'm going to listen to it. I'm not awake, at work. I don't know how much, again, I'll get done. It just depends. Anyway, but that's kind of my plan. Just get through work today because I'm tired. But I did it. I got up and did my second day of exercise, which is good. So, plans for today, other than have to go to work, is I'm planning to, I'm going to check to see if I can go get my car DEQ'd or to do the, for my license, just get it all done today. I might go after work. I'm going to check the schedule and stuff. So, oh my gosh, my coworkers are standing out there. I gotta as I'm talking on my phone. Anyway, so I might go do that because I bought my car in September 4 years ago, so my license is up. So I need to go and and then I have to do the DEQ, which because I live in the city, so I have to pay that too. So anyway, I'm going to check to see. I might do that today or tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. I was hoping tomorrow to go to the library, but it'll depend. If I go today to do, I just want to get it done. I mean, I could wait. I have a couple more weeks, but really just want to get it done. So, I'm going to see if I can do the DEQ today. I might even ask my boss if I can leave a little early. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. That's kind of my tentative plan for today. But other than that, I'm gonna go into work now. Bummer. Anyway, I will check in with you guys later. Hey guys, so it's about 4:15. I've been home for about 10 minutes. I took off a little early from work and I did go to the DEQ. Oh, you know what? That was the fastest I think I've ever gotten through there. At first, when I got there, there was 5 lines open and there was at least 4 cars outside of the bays, and they can take 2 in each bay. So I didn't think it would take too long, but I was like, oh, I'm gonna be here a little bit. But really what happened is they closed the lane I was in after they took the 2 of the cars in, and then they moved me and the car in front of me over to the next lane when somebody else was taking over. So really, it actually was a little faster. So I think I was in and out of there in 25 minutes, and that's insane. It's last year when I did it years ago with my old car, it seemed to always take longer than that. So I'm glad I took the time off early to go do it and get it done. I technically don't need to do, turn my registration and DEQ, for clean air quality or whatever that is. I didn't have to do it until September, but I like to do it ahead of time. So it's done. I'm paid. We're all done. Anyway. So I got off just a tad early, so not too bad. So that worked out really well. Today at work was a weird day. One of my coworkers changed positions, so that was kind of that just was like, oh, that was weird. And then so it was just kind of us all kind of, oh, we have to do things a little differently now. That's kind of how that goes. So overall, it was fine. It just, I felt a little rushed at the end of the day because I knew I was leaving early, and I usually don't. I usually can get everything done, but, oh well. So, reading-wise, as I said, I had started Necroscope, The Lost Years by Brian Lumley. So, again, this is book 9 in the series. I wanted to make sure I was correct about that. So, again, this is I never continued past to this book, and this is the only one I bought new. And I never read it in all these years. As I said, I bought this book in college in 1996. So we don't need to do math. We don't want to talk about it. Anyway, point is I have gotten 100 pages in, and I have decided to listen to this in sections, 100, so it's going to take me 6 days. I think, I don't know if it's going to be 6 days because there's the weekend. So it might be 6 work days. So I might finish this sometime in September. I don't want to listen to this full out. There's some books that, and again, I'll talk about one that I want to listen to just completely, right all in one day. But I'm not, because again, I'm going to listen to this. I'm going to try in the next couple days to, listen to 100 pages, and then I can switch to something lighter, because this is, and again, it's hard to explain a Necroscope book. These are, I would classify these as horror novels, but these are horror novels with sci-fi, paranormal, elements in it. So again, we have a version of a vampire in here that is very alienish and very powerful. And then we have a lot of people who have have paranormal abilities, or psychic abilities of different sorts. Again, the main character, Harry, is the Necroscope. He can talk to the dead. So, and he has a lot of other powers with that. Again, I don't want to go through the whole thing. I would highly recommend the first series. The second series is more fantastical, more, I would say that is more on the fantasy side. So this series goes over all these genres. But I would first and foremost put this under horror, due to the fact of how brutal it can be. And he, doesn't shy away from, he doesn't glorify the deaths or the gore or anything. It's just, there's a lot of it. There's people die, and then he explains it. And then because we're talking to somebody who talks to the dead, he gets images of how they died. And sometimes it's important to what he's working on. So it's just, it's sometimes it's hard. So I decided after I was getting close to the 100-page mark, and I was like, okay, I think I need a break for today. So I will start this again tomorrow morning, I think. Or I'll finish the audiobook I started and then go back to this. I think this book I have to do it in pieces. And I don't think it's going to be any problem. It's really interesting because, again, I have not read this in a couple decades. And he's talking about things from the first 2 books, which I haven't read since high school. So, it's me trying to remember what happened in books that are way back then. He explains a lot of it, and he gives a great introduction in here, has the whole timeline of the first 2 books in it. So if you ever want a synopsis of the first 2 books, if for some reason you read those first 2 and never read the 3rd book and wanted to read the 3rd book, that great synopsis in here for those 2 books. So it really did help, but it also is I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't remember half that stuff that happened. Now I kind of remember it, but it's been years. Anyway, so this is going really well, but I think I need to space it out. This is not a book I can binge. I don't think I even read those ones in a binge. I think I read those pretty, I would read part of it and then I'd read other stuff and go back. And, I think I intermixed a lot of stuff when I read these. Because again, they're pretty chunky, but they're also, I feel that they're fairly dense because there's so much stuff going on. And again, this is book 9, and I haven't read these in a really long time, so it's more of a getting acclimated back to his writing style. Which, wow, I didn't remember all the pauses and the ellipses and all that kind of stuff that he had in here. The breaking up, the way the chapters are, they're big, long chapters, but they're broken up in certain places. And I'm like, well, that was weird. Anyway, just not used to it. So anyway, I put a mark in here too with the next 100 pages to the next, well, it's about, approximately to where it stops. So anyway, we will try to pick that up again tomorrow. But even if I don't get to it, you know, like right away, I still want to read that. Like it's not, I'm not putting that down. I think I just need to space it out over a couple of days. So we'll see how tomorrow goes, because I had 2 library books that I was thinking about picking up, and I go, I know they're on Libby. I should really listen to them because other people are waiting for them. But I still have 2 weeks on those, and I'm like, well, you know, I could still wait a little bit on those. So I decided to pick up a reread because the next book is coming out in the series, and this is one of my favorite books, and that is The House in Cerulean Sea by T.J. Klune. So I picked up the audiobook that I've had for you know, years, and I've listened to it several times over the last few years since it came out in 2020. So Daniel Hemming does the audio, which is really well done. I got almost to halfway by coming home after DEQ, so I think I did pretty well. So I really enjoy this. I don't think I need to explain The House in Cerulean Sea. I just love Linus going to this orphanage because he's a caseworker, and he's there to make sure that the kids are well taken care of. But these are a special batch of kids, and the things that he's supposed to do and what he thinks he should do are 2 different things. And I just love the journey of this book, and the kids are just fantastic. I just love them. They're some of my favorite characters just for fun. So anyway, this is, again, I'm rereading this. You know, I said I got a good chunk of it done this afternoon, and I will probably listen to it tomorrow. Sorry. So that's kind of it right now. So again, as I said, my laundry is going right now. I'm gonna watch some TV for a little bit. I am really hoping to pick up a physical book, but we'll see how I feel. You know, as I said, it's just hasn't been calling to me, so I'm not gonna force anything. It's not like I'm not reading, it's just I'm more listening right now. It's just it fluctuates. At some point I'm not going to want to listen to anything at all, and I'll only read physical. So it just changes back and forth. So we'll see how that goes. But I think my reading is still a very interesting mix of the things I pick up. But we will see what happens. So I will probably check in later. So in case I didn't say that, I don't think I said it at the beginning part of this vlog, but this vlog is actually going to cover 2 days. That is going to go out on Friday, so it'll have Wednesday and Thursday. That's probably why it's longer. You'll probably be like, why is this so long compared to the other days? But my TBR is going up on Thursday. I had to schedule it for one of the days, so I chose that for the midweek. So this video will encompass both Wednesday and Thursday. So that's why it is longer. I should have said that earlier, but I forgot if I did. I don't remember. I don't think I said it this morning. Anyway, so I will check in probably before I go to bed tonight, because I'm not going to finish anything. Even if, I mean, I have over 3 hours left of this, so even if I listen to that, I don't think I'll, you know, I don't think I will. I mean, I'm at home now, and I'm not planning to play any video games or anything. So I think as I said, I think I'm just going to watch some TV and relax a little bit, and then maybe I'm hoping to get back to the Dragonkin book, because I really want to read this, because I've started it and I want to know what's going to happen, and I keep putting it down. So we'll see how it goes. I'm going to try not to scroll so much on my phone while I'm watching book 2, but we will see what happens. So anyway, I will check in with you later. Okay, guys, this is going to be the end for Wednesday. I did not read anything. I actually fell asleep on the couch again. Didn't I fall asleep on Monday as well? Is it the exercise that by the end of the night I'm just too tired? I don't know. Yeah, I took a little nap, and then I just watched people's TBR videos, all the ones that are coming out, which I enjoy a lot to see what everybody is reading. It's just one of my favorite things. I know that's one of the classic videos that people do on BookTube, but they're my favorites. That, you know, I personally, TBRs and book hauls are my favorite, but and, well, I mean, again, I really like vlogs too, but I meant as in a classic thing that like people do every month. Anyway, Anyway, mine's going up, of course, tomorrow, so we'll see how that goes. I don't even remember what I put on that. I mean, I put a lot of books on it. Anyway, we'll see what happens. Anyway, so I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna go to bed a little bit early, not as early as last night, because I don't have to get up as early tomorrow. But I'm tired, and this changing schedule is hitting me hard. And I'm still not reading at night, so we'll see what happens going forward. As I said, I know this is just transition period, because I'm changing things around. So, but I'm still doing it small steps, so it's not like, catastrophic or anything. So anyway, I will check in tomorrow morning. We'll see what happens on Thursday. So anyway, I will see you in the morning. Hey guys, so it is now Thursday. Yeah. I'm at work. You can tell it's the couple days before the holiday. There's a lot less cars in the parking lot as I come in. Anyway, I slept okay last night, but I'm still tired. Just changing things, it's fine. So today, I knew, I just said, reading wise, I listened to The House in Cerulean Sea on the way to work. I'm probably going to focus on that first and finish that reread, first, and then I'll go to Necroscope. I made the decision to do what I want to do, which is, that's the whole point, is it's what I want to read. So I'm going to finish my reread, and then I will try to get, as I said, try to get the next 100 done of Necroscope. If I don't get it done, if I get a partial of that, that's fine. I'm pretty sure today will be quiet enough that I will be able to listen to House in Cerulean Sea. Again, it's a reread, so I'm not have to pay like full attention, so I can definitely do it while I'm working. And then I will, as I said, Necroscope in the afternoon would probably make sense, because usually I'm a little slow, or there's not as much stuff coming in, because I'm wrapping stuff up for the day, which again, I didn't get to do much of that yesterday because of leaving early. So anyway, okay, I have to go into work. Yeah, we'll see how it goes today. I don't expect anything too crazy. The temperatures are getting warmer again. We're supposed to have high 90s this weekend, so I'm not happy about that. I think today is supposed to be in the 80s, I'm pretty sure, and then tomorrow goes to the 90s or something. I don't know, I have to check. But it's cool this morning, so we'll see how that goes. But other than that, I don't, today I will I have to go pick up a prescription, and then I have to go to the library after work to take back that comic I read last weekend or weekend. I don't know when I read it. I read it last week or so. So I'm going to, last weekend I think I read it. I don't know. Anyway, point is I need to take it back, and then I pick up another book, which I don't know if I'm going to get to that book, but I already asked for it, so I'll get it. So anyway, that's kind of where we're at, so Thursday is just kind of, hopefully will be pretty mellow. We'll see what happens. Anyway, I will check in after work. Hey guys, so it is about 5:45, and I've been home for about a half hour, and I had dinner. And anyway, so today I did I had to go get a prescription, and then I went to the library and picked up a book that I'm not sure I'm going to get to, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Anyway, so I did listen to quite a bit at work today. Today was really quiet. I kept forgetting it was Thursday and it wasn't Friday. I was really hoping for Friday before a holiday, because it was pretty quiet, but no, I have to go back for one more day. So, I did finish The House in Cerulean Sea by T.J. Klune. This is a reread for me. I've read this many times already. I just adore it, and I'm so glad I listened to it again, because the new book that's connected to this, I'm not sure how it's connected, but Somewhere Beyond the Sea? I don't remember the name of the title. Anyway, point is that it's coming out in less than 2 weeks now, so I'm really looking forward to it, and I'll probably pick it up. I didn't put on my TBR because I always forget to put down my pre-orders. because I don't expect to actually read my books that come in the month they come in, except unless it's a Nillingy Sing, then we all know I'm going to read it like the minute I get it. But everything else, I'm like, well, I hope I get it to it that month, but I usually wait a month. So, but this one I really want to read the second book. So I listened to the audio on a reread again and just adored it. So I did that. I did do my 100 pages in Necroscope The Lost Years by Brian Lumley. So I'm now at 202. I'm at 202. So it was a little hard going this time, just because things happen in here that I was like, well, didn't that happen in the second book? And I'm confused. Anyway, so I have to, again, it's so far in the past that I can't, some things I just have to be like, well, I don't remember for sure. Again, there's things happening here that I'm worried about my main character just because people have done things. And there was a big adventure scene of him going after some killers because they had killed some police officers, and so that was all very brutal and very but there's mysteries to that, why that was and why this person showed up and what do they have to do with it. And it's interesting because that's a twist I wasn't expecting, and now it's like, what does that mean? So we're into the middle of this. I'm hoping, as I said, I mean, it's hard when you read this and you know that he's, like, I know there's books beyond this that, so, but I'm worried about things that are happening in it. Anyway, but I still find that I was ready to put it down after the 100 pages. I was like, okay, I need to stop. So again, this will be a intermittent read. I don't know if I'll read it tomorrow or wait till next week, but as I said, I marked it for the next 100. So we'll see how I feel tomorrow. I'm not sure, because the book I picked up, I might just listen to this tomorrow, which is The Secret Service. The Secret Service of Tea and Treason by India Holton. This is the third book in the Dangerous Damsels series, so it's the last book in this one. I know I think I put this on my TBR, but I didn't know I was going to get to it it's only a couple days early, but anyway, I really enjoyed the other two books in this. It's just a fun read. These are historical fantasies. They're in Victorian times, but there are pirates and there are witches, and the pirates have houses that fly, and the witches are not supposed to be quite so open with their magic, but they're all, between them and the pirates, they all steal everything. So funny. Anyway, so this one we're following two people who are in the Secret Service for the government, and they have to pretend to be married to go to this party with the pirates, and because because there's a plot against the queen. Anyway, so it's just a fun ride. And I always like the chemistry between the two main characters. I like already. I'm only 23% in, or 72 pages. So I have this on audio from the library, as well as got the library book just because I want to track it. And I could get it pretty quickly. So anyway, so I'm probably going to finish. I'm going to make it. I'm going to do as much as I can tomorrow. This will be my focus, I'm pretty sure. If I have extra time, yeah, I'll go to the Necroscope. But let's be honest, I'm really going to focus on this one just because this is fun. And now I'm in the middle of it. And I'll finish the series. Yeah, but I didn't wait for series September. But, oh, well, we're going to go with the mood. And because the other book I had out from the library is more fantasy. I don't think I would say it was high fantasy or epic fantasy. It's just fantasy, like it's another world. And I'll read that next. I wasn't ready yet to start it, but I need to get to that next. But this one also is doing the same day, so that's why I picked this one. And I'm really enjoying this already. So I'm pretty sure I will at least make a really good dent in it tomorrow, as I said. So I will try to get that done by the end of that. So now, as I said, we're closing in on 6 o'clock. I need to go to bed early tonight because I have to get up and exercise, and I have to go to work one more day before the 3-day weekend. So I don't know if I'll read tonight. I'm not feeling all that good. I don't know what happened. Like, I was fine up until I left the library. I started getting a headache, and now I feel kind of, after eating, I feel a little queasy. So I'm just going to sit here for a little bit. If I feel like reading, I will read The Dragon Who Loved Me. I still want to read this by G.A. Aiken. It's just, I haven't been in a physical reading mood. I will read that when I get to it. I'm not worried about it right now. So we'll see how I feel. I feel kind of off. And I hope it just passes so that I can still go to bed on time and get up in the morning and exercise. So we will see what happens. So beyond that, I don't think there's anything else. I will check in just real briefly at the end, and then this will be uploaded. So anyway, I will check in with you guys later. Okay. No surprise, I didn't read anything. It's about 8:20, so I'm going to close this out so I can get it up and done before bed. Yeah, I still don't feel great. I feel better, but I pretty much took another nap. I don't know what about this evening napping. It's not normal. Anyway, I'm going to close this out. So again, got a lot of reading in the 2 days. I did finish The House in Cerulean Sea. I got a good distance into Necroscope, and I've started The Secret Service of Tea and Treason. If there was more, I can't remember. It's been 2 days. I think that's it. I think that's it over the 2 days. So anyway, I will go back, and we will have only 2 more for August and close out on the 1st. I've decided that I will do a Saturday for Sunday, and then we'll be done for the month, and then I'm gonna take a break. Anyway, I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.